First of all, I would like to thank both Mrs. Hedva Ser, UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Culture Diplomacy, and Mrs. Cecile Guidote Alvarez, UNESCO Honorary and Goodwill Ambassador for making this Art Camp in the Philippines possible. Indeed, Andorra is proud to have launched in 2008 the first Art Camp Andorra. We created, together with the Andorran National Commission for UNESCO and some faithful partners, an international gathering of artists who meet to paint together, to share cultural experiences, and who demonstrate that international dialogue is possible and fruitful. Our aim has been to invite artists from all around the world, and in particular from regions in conflict, so that the artists could create synergies and collaborations that hopefully they would be willing to continue once back home. Andorra has already organized 7 editions of Art Camp, and in 2015, a Mediterranean version of Art Camp was launched in Malta. Our restless godmother of the Art Camp Andorra, Mrs. Hedva Ser, has worked to make this initiative known around the world, like today in the Philippines. I do hope that this Art Camp will be fruitful, and the experiences to be shared will foster the intercultural dialogue and the mutual understanding, as those are the spirit of our compromise for peace. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Hedva Ser. I'm UNESCO Goodwill Ambassador for Culture Diplomacy. I'm sculptor, artist, and today I'm talking to you about Art Camp, the colors of the planet. Thank you so much, Victor and the SSCC, of organizing Art Camp in the Asian country, in Philippines. It's amazing to have the first one in this continent. I'm so happy that you are doing it. And thank you so much, Cecile, with your big efforts and putting on together all the workshop and putting also this wonderful, amazing conference about culture diplomacy and in a forum for the CDD, which is something which really unique now in Manila. Sorry, I cannot be with you all, but I hope that my video will replace me, and I would like to talk to you about Art Camp. What is about? Art Camp is a program which was beginning in 2009, and since 2012, I was asked by the Commission of UNESCO to Andorra to join as a godmother. We are bringing artists, especially from countries in conflict. These artists are working together, respecting each other, and the most important thing, are building bridges for peace, for the future. It's an amazing program because the artists, they like each other so much after the 10 days of working together. They are building a real connection, and during the time that they are at Art Camp in the place, they are also doing programs about the region, about the country, about the food, about all which is the heritage of the country, and everybody's learning more about the area from where they came, from their coming. For instance, in Andorra, it's internationally. So in Andorra, we have really every 2 years artists coming from all over the world. You can see artists from Tibet, from Syria. You can see them working together from Palestinian, Israeli, Armenian, and Azerbaijan. And these people are all working and happy to be together. This is the most important thing. Art unites them, and the paintings, it's all about painting, and the paintings unite them. This program is working so well that we decided also with the government of Malta to build it all for the Mediterranean country, which is every 2 years as well in Malta, in Gozo. We just talked to the ambassador of Malta, who's here in Paris, and we are continuing this program. In Gozo, the artists were all around in this beautiful, around the citadel, in this beautiful, amazing place. And they were working together, even outside, working together. And you could see all the Mediterranean country all around in Malta. This program is going on to all the continents now. So we are very happy to announce the first one in Manila in Philippines, as I said before, and it is going to be for all the countries of from the countries of the Asian countries. The next step after Manila, the next step is going to be to United Arab Emirates, which is going to be in March 2022. It means all the Muslim countries around the world and in the University of Ajman. I can announce it now. And afterwards, we'll do it in some other continents, in Africa. I hope with Victor in Ghana. Victor is helping me so much, to make it going, make it working all over the world. And Victor made me introduce me to the Ghana, people from Ghana, and I hope to make it there. And this is really something which is a part of the cultural diplomacy, because we, during Art Camp now in Andorra, the government, we decided with the government of Andorra and University of Andorra, and Victor was also participating. We had the first time a conference about cultural diplomacy. It means that Art Camp is a very active element in the cultural diplomacy. It's helping also some president of government, showing that artists today, Art Camp and cultural diplomacy, it's all about soft diplomacy, and it is something new, and it's something that we have to utilize. They have to take into consideration, the governments, and they have to make it working, because this is something which is a parallel for diplomacy, and it can help a lot diplomacy all over the world. Thank you so much, Cecile and Victor, for organizing this unique art camp, the first one, which will be of Southeast Asia. It's really something that we will begin, and I hope we'll continue it in the future. It's the first time. Unfortunately, I can't be here, but I will do everything as though I'm there with Jean-Michel Armengol from the Commission of UNESCO Andorra, but hope we will continue it in another next time in 2 years in the future. Thank you again for both of you, and I wish you a wonderful success for this conference. Thank you.